I heard the news. You're gonna quit your job and start your own business, right?
How's it going? Yeah, didn't I tell you about it?
Hey, who do you think you are?
Huh? What?
Do you think you're skilled enough? I'm surely better than you. But you're starting your own business before me? What are you thinking?
What are you talking about?
Don't act stupid. My manager told me that you're starting your own restaurant.
I'm not acting stupid or anything. I guess you're misunderstanding something.
I've been working with you for 5 years. But I had been working there before you got in. I've been trained longer than you. I totally thought I was going to be the first one to start my restaurant.
Uh-huh. I wasn't even competing with you at all. So what's so wrong with it? You're skilled too, Nate. I think you can do it.
Huh? Why are you talking like you're above me? You seem to be very cocky now that you've got your own restaurant.
I didn't mean it like that. Are you even hearing what I'm saying?
Of course, I want to have my own restaurant. But you're starting your own before me. You're totally picking a fight with me.
It's true that I've finally made my dream come true. But you're misunderstanding. I'm not trying to be someone here. Did you properly hear about it from the manager?
I've dreamt of that moment too. Because of you, I couldn't get a chance to become a head chef. I'm surely better than you. I've trained longer than you. Why am I still in charge of the desserts? Even an amateur can make them.
That's not true. They let you do it because you're good at it. On top of that, dessert is our selling point. So I'm sure you can be proud of yourself.
I'm saying that way of talking is cocky. You don't even know anything about me.
How would I know? But since I'm quitting, if you want to become head chef, why don't you just go ahead and tell the manager that's what you want? Complaining to me doesn't change anything.
Where's your restaurant at?
Huh? What?
The location. Where's it gonna be?
I'm planning on renting a place near the station. What does that have to do with this right now? Do you want to watch or something?
A watch? What are you talking about? A place near the station, huh? You think you're so much better than me. I can't stand it. You're doing something I've always wanted to do. You've been annoying for all these 5 years. But now you're the worst.
What are you saying? You don't have any right to say that.
You're surely gonna fail. Your restaurant will instantly be out of business. I guarantee it.
Can't you at least be happy for me? I'm working hard on it. I'm about to get it started.
I've been engaging myself in the world of French cuisine for over 10 years. Only a few people out there can succeed. You probably aren't one of those people.
Look, man, you're being disrespectful. I just want to resurrect my grandpa's shop again.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but I didn't know your grandpa also had a restaurant.
You don't even know anything about me. Why are you suddenly picking on me? If you're jealous, why don't you go start your own restaurant? I wouldn't wish for you to fail.
Jealous? There's no way I'm jealous. I know you're gonna fail and be in debt in the future. I'll be waiting for that day to come.
You're the worst. You've completely ruined your reputation with me. You don't even have to come to my shop. I'm not letting you know when I'm starting.
You don't have to. I won't go anyway. I won't ever eat food made by someone like you. I was eating your staff meal, but it always tasted like trash.
Like I said, I won't ever serve you a meal. Good for you. Now you don't have to eat my bad food. All right, don't pick on me ever again. I just want to spend the rest of my time here peacefully.
You're starting today, right? But I don't think anybody's coming today. It's gonna suck because nobody's coming on your first day.
Huh? Nate? It's been a while. What's up all of a sudden? It's true it's my first day today, but how did you know that? I didn't tell you.
I thought I should surprise you on your first day.
Well, thank you so much for it, but that was completely unwanted.
There's a reservation for 80 people today, right?
Huh? What?
What if it gets canceled on the first day?
What are you saying?
You were working for a famous French restaurant, so you might get some customers. But I won't let you succeed, sucker.
Seriously, what are you talking about? A reservation for 80 people?
I just couldn't forgive you for doing what I've always wanted to do. So I made a reservation today at 7 p.m., but I'm gonna cancel it. How do you feel now? There's no way 80 people were gonna be there tonight anyway.
Yeah, I run a watch store.
What?
What are you talking about a reservation? My shop has been open since the morning today, and I've already closed it for the day.
What are you saying? What? You're running a French restaurant. Weren't you supposed to start it near the station?
I never said I was gonna open a French restaurant.
What?
Dude, you were just assuming that I was gonna start a restaurant, right? Did you hear that from someone?
How? What? You've been working at a French restaurant for the past 5 years. Starting your own business has got to be opening your own restaurant, right?
I realized I wanted to move on to something else. So I wanted to quit it quick, but I had no specific reasons for it. But then my grandpa passed away. When I was a kid, my grandpa used to repair watches, which I thought was pretty impressive. I liked to copy him, and sometimes he complimented me.
What are you talking about?
He closed his shop because he was in the hospital. It was vacant until now. I've been saving up until now, so I purchased it and decided to start it up again.
I don't understand.
Like I said, you don't know anything about me. But you regarded me as your rival? You just assumed things. I'm in fact a watch shop owner now. There's no restaurant. There's no way I can succeed in the world of French cuisine. I've never even been a manager or a head chef.
You're right, but
I'm not that dumb. I'm not even that passionate about it. I was just following the head chef's orders. I was always wondering why you regarded me as your rival.
I totally thought you were trying to be a head chef like me.
No, I wasn't. By the way, are you all right with your reservation?
Huh?
I don't know where you made that reservation. But if I'm not mistaken, you made a reservation for 80 people at someone else's restaurant, right?
Oh no.
Why don't you contact them and confirm it?
There was a restaurant that was open today, coincidentally. Moreover, it said the head chef used to work at a famous French restaurant. I totally thought that was you. The chef's name was also Michael, I believe.
Well, sorry for having a common name. Dude, if you made that reservation at the new one on top of the building near the station, you're done.
What?
I'm pretty sure it's owned by some famous TV chef or someone. Who knows what they'll do to you?
I've been getting a phone call from someone I don't know. But it could be from the restaurant.
Hey, if they're giving you a call, why don't you answer it? Are you trying to run away? You know that's a crime, right? You're gonna cause a lot of trouble for their business.
I know. Shut up, man. Holy crap, I made the reservation online, so they know my personal information. That means I got nowhere to run. They said I have to pay for all the services. What? I made the reservation for the $200 full course dinner for 80 people. What should I do?
Oh my god. I can't stop laughing.
How did this happen? It's your fault. You said you were starting your own business. You confused me. There's no way I can pay for this.
Man, I can't do anything about it. I guess you just have to explain the situation to them and apologize. I don't think they're gonna forgive you though. Still, better than doing nothing.
I'm screwed, man. There's no way I can pay for it. You're the one who caused it, so you better help pay for it. I'm begging you.
I won't pay for you. I'm not responsible for that. You just assumed things and did everything yourself. You got no choice but to pay for it, huh? I think your boss also has a connection with them as well. If they got to know that, you'd be in big trouble, right?
Huh? With my boss?
Of course. They're both pretty famous. It's gonna be a problem for sure.
What should I do? I can't pay $16,000. I don't have that much money.
Well, to be honest, it's all your fault.
What? It's my fault?
Of course it is. You were just jealous and trying to make me fail. You did everything just to annoy me, right? Then it's all your fault. If you learned your lesson, why don't you stop doing dumb things like this? Well, it's too late now.
Wait a sec, I'll seriously be in big trouble. Give me a hand.
I'm sorry, but I can't do anything about it. I've already quit the restaurant. I'm now just a watch shop owner. Too bad for you, huh? That you couldn't trick me. Tell me how it goes. Nathan went there to apologize in person, but he had to pay compensation. He couldn't pay for it with his savings, so he had to go into debt. On top of that, his boss found out about everything, and he got fired. He now has no job and is in debt. He finally learned his lesson. On the other hand, Michael is living a peaceful life as a watch shop owner in the town.
Hey, sweetie, are you free at all to talk?
Yeah, I guess. It'll have to be quick though, as I'm on my lunch break and it only lasts an hour.
Yeah, of course. I was trying to catch you during lunch. Looks like I timed it just right.
So, what's wrong?
It's just, I've been looking over our statements from the bank for the last few months, and quite a lot of money has come out. And I can't really see where or why it's been needed. Is there anything you needed to tell me? I mean, there's quite a lot being spent on unnecessary things. Have you developed a bit of a spending problem? Because if you have, there are people who can help with that. We can go see a professional.
No, everything's fine. I've got it all under control. Besides, everything I spend my money on is completely necessary, so I don't know what you're going on about there. Also, you're kind of making me feel bad. You're pretty much saying that you don't trust me to be responsible with money. You really think that I'm such an idiot that I'd just spend it all in luxuries?
No, of course not, sweetie. I just thought that maybe you hadn't realized how much you had spent recently. I know that it can happen sometimes. I'm sure I've spent more than I've needed to on occasion. I just wanted to check and make sure that everything was okay. I mean, it is my money too, so I kind of have a right to be concerned about it if it looks like something strange is happening.
Wow, so now you're gonna try and guilt trip me? Real fair. I know that we share finances, I'm not an idiot, but sometimes I might need to spend a little bit more. Is that okay, Mr. Bank Manager?
What? No, I'm sorry. If you want me to trust you more with the finances, then I need to do that. I'm not trying to make you feel bad.
I know, but what you were saying still hurts though.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. Look, I'm just gonna go and calm down a little bit. Just promise me that you'll relax about the money. I've got everything under control.
Okay, I will.
Okay, thanks. It means a lot that you're trusting me.
Yeah, of course. If you need any help at all, don't hesitate to ask me.
I won't. Anyway, I'll see you later. I'm just finishing my lunch.
Okay then, see you later. Ethan, what on earth has happened?
Whoa, calm down. What do you mean?
I mean that I've just checked the monthly statements again, and in these last 3 months, you've spent thousands of dollars from our joint savings account. Not to mention that there's also a warning letter from the bank reminding you that you owe them over $30,000 from your credit cards. You told me that you were handling it. I trusted you. What happened?
Oh, that. Well, to be honest, I was just kind of hoping that you wouldn't find out. I meant to hide those statements from you before you found them.
What? How can you say that? Of course I'd find out. I'm your wife.
Hang on, don't shout at me. I did try to get it back, you know.
Just start from the beginning. How did you spend this much money?
Okay, well, some of it was on essentials, you know? New clothes, new shoes, and stuff like that. I even got myself a nice new watch. I wanted a Rolex, but I didn't have enough credit on my card to be able to afford one. Anyway, that was what I spent some of the money on.
And the rest of it?
Fine. I spent quite a lot on a new car and some other things that I thought would be a good thing to have.
A new car? Hang on, I've not seen this new car.
Yeah, well, when I say new car, I mean like new to me as I've not owned it before. Really, it's quite a vintage thing that needs a fair bit of work to get it back into the best condition.
What? So where is this car then?
I put it in a nearby garage. Didn't want it getting stolen or anything, and our house doesn't have it anywhere to put it as the garage only fits one car.
A car is quite a massive purchase. How come you never told me about this?
Because I knew you'd be against it. You'd say it was too much money or something and wouldn't let me get it. Even though it's a car that I've been wanting for years now. Ever since I could drive, actually.
Yeah, but that car has put us into major debt. Like, we owe thousands of dollars to the bank. Not to mention everything else you've spent.
Well, it's not like I haven't tried getting the money back. When I first got into debt, I went to the casino in town and tried my hardest. I actually had quite a nice little pot going, but then I kind of lost it when I bet it all. I just thought I was on a roll, you know?
You do know that the house always wins in the casino?
Yeah, well, now I do. So, how can we sort this mess out?
Well, you could sell the car you bought. Maybe that would raise a bit of money.
No way, that's my car now. I'm gonna keep it and do it up.
I guess we have no other choice than to work really hard then. If we're frugal with our money over the next year or so, we should be able to save enough up to pay off the debt before we rack up too much interest.
We? You're gonna help me pay it off?
Well, I did say our finances were kind of intertwined, not to mention you're my husband. I vowed I'd be with you through richer or poorer. Well, time to put that to the test. But as a couple, we need to help each other out. You're going to need to pull your socks up as well and start putting money away for the credit card payments. If we don't get a handle on this debt quickly, then we could end up losing everything if the bank takes it from us, including your new car and the house.
Of course, I'll help in any way I can. I love having an older wife who knows how to handle these things.
I'm only older by a few years, and anyway, it's not going to be easy. To get rid of this much debt is going to require us to really focus and work hard. You're going to have to get a second job as well, as we still need money to live off of. I'm already working flat out at the hospital, but I'll see if I can pick up any more shifts as well.
You mean I've got to find another job on top of the one I already have? Why can't you do that? I mean, it just seems a bit unfair is all.
Well, like I just explained, I can't get another job as my work at the hospital takes up pretty much all of my time. Being a nurse isn't easy, you know?
Oh, and my job is?
Well, not to be funny, but it's easier than mine, that's for sure. You get to sit in the office all day and go home at a reasonable time. I'm stuck doing random shifts at all sorts of times throughout the day. Not to mention I deal with people who could actually be dying. It's a very stressful job. Also, this is your debt, so you should be the one to make the most efforts to sort it out. It's only fair.
Well, not really.
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, I might have kind of racked up the debt a little, but that's only because you never let me buy anything fun. What's the point of having money if you can't do anything fun with it?
But is it really worth the cost of all this debt? It's only going to get worse if you don't pay it off quickly, and it can even affect any purchases you might want to make in the future, like a house or something. As a couple now, we need to check with each other when we want to buy expensive things, so that we know exactly what the situation with our money is.
Well, then maybe we shouldn't be a couple.
Huh?
Well, if being together means that I can't even spend my own money how I'd like, then I don't think this is gonna work out.
Are you seriously saying you want to leave me?
Well, what's the point of being together anyway if we're constantly gonna be working and not spending any time together? Of course, if you got a second job as well, then we'd be able to pay the debt off quicker and spend more time together. But if you don't want to do that...
No, I see your point. I'll look for a second job too, okay?
Okay, great. I knew you'd come around. Well, I better get back to work. This money isn't gonna earn itself. Oh, could you make that pasta dish I really like for dinner? Thanks.
Oh, yeah. Sure. No problem. Love you. Ethan? Where are you? It's really late.
Oh, Han, I'm just hanging out with some friends. We're having a great time. I've been under so much stress lately with my new job that I needed a bit of time to unwind.
But Ethan, we can't afford to be spending money like this. We owe the bank so much already.
Relax, will you? I'm not out. I'm at the garage where my car is. I bought like a box of beer and we're just chilling here. Hardly any money's been spent. Only on the drinks and some takeout.
Oh, but that can still be quite expensive, especially if you have a lot of friends there and they're all expecting you to pay for their things. Not to mention the month before you spent over $1,000 on new parts for that car of yours. I swear, it's been much more of a financial death trap than anything I've ever bought before. If you're not going to take your debt seriously, then I'm not going to help you pay it off. It's not fair for me to kill myself working when you're not bothering to help with this debt properly.
I've been working my butt off for the last year to pay for this stupid debt. The least I deserve is a little bit of time with my friends to blow off some steam.
Well, what about me?
What about you?
I'm tired and fed up and would love to spend some time with my friends. I'd love to spend some quality time with you as well. But you just seem to avoid me and only come to me when you want money.
Well, it's not my fault that the sight of you annoys me at the minute.
What?
Yeah, I know you mean well, but the fact that you're pushing me so hard to pay back this debt is really making me start to resent you. I just wanted some time to chill out, away from your nagging and stuff.
I see. I guess I'll leave you to chill out then.
Great, thanks. Thank God she shut up. Can you believe I've actually put up with her the last year just to pay this stupid debt off? Laura? Babe.
Wrong chat, babe.
Oh no.
So, I take it that you've been seeing this Laura behind my back then? How long has that been going on?
Well, what? No, I haven't been seeing anyone. That was just a joke text I sent you to try and be funny. Obviously, it didn't work too well. So sorry about that, babe.
Uh-huh, sure. You do realize that I wasn't born yesterday, right?
Hannah, I swear, I can explain.
Explain what? How you've been trying to use me to work myself to death to pay off all of your debts? And then once that's done, you'll divorce me or something, right?
How did you...
Like I said, I'm not an idiot. Not like you, anyway.
Huh? How am I the idiot?
Did you really think that you were being sneaky all these months? I've known about you and your girlfriend for ages now.
What? How? Why didn't you say anything?
You're not exactly the best at sneaking around, and I didn't say anything because I wanted to teach you a lesson. You know all of that debt I've supposedly been paying off? Yeah, that's not exactly true. After I found out that you were cheating on me, I stopped making my monthly payments. The debt is all in your name, not mine, so it doesn't affect me anyway.
What? Why would you do that? Now there's gonna be thousands still left for me to pay.
Yeah, pretty much. Why should I pay off your debts when you've been nothing but a horrible husband to me? Instead, I've been saving up, and I've actually bought myself a lovely new apartment. It's much bigger than the one we're in now, and even has a balcony overlooking the river that I can sit out on. And do you want to know the best part?
What?
There's no obnoxious man lazing around the place and acting like a teenager, ordering me to tidy up after him. I honestly don't know what I saw in a childish man such as yourself. Thank you for making it easy for me to leave.
You can't just leave me with all this debt. I'm your husband.
About that, I've left the divorce papers for you to sign on the kitchen table. You might want to do it ASAP. Otherwise, I will be taking you to court for scamming me. Your choice.
But...
Oh, and you can stay at your friend Laura's tonight. I don't want you back in this house whilst I'm in it. Goodbye and good riddance, Ethan.
Hannah, wait!
After I left Ethan, I moved into my new apartment and I couldn't have been happier with it. All of that extra work also meant I had quite a bit of money left over to do whatever I wanted with it. At the minute, I'm thinking about traveling somewhere abroad. As for Ethan, with the revelation that he still has thousands of dollars to pay off, he had to pick up more shifts at his 2 jobs. His girlfriend Laura also left him, claiming that he was way too poor to be with. It looks like Ethan is going to be dealing with the consequences of his actions for a very long time.